Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. And welcome back to Steinsgate Linear Bounded Phenogram. So I think we're gonna end MAYURI chapter today, right? I suppose. I'm like, how the ending could be? I'm like, I don't think it's gonna harm me, right? I don't like saying that because it always something happen, but I don't think. This has been more of a discovering of details and things that you were like, why are you worried? And now you know why she was worried, and and you're like, oh, and you know, she likes Ocarina, and you're like, oh my god, no, you're ruining my mind. All this time I was like, I was like proud of Mayuri, like you don't like Ocarina. Or maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm like, she see him as a big brother, as a brother. I mean, if all this time, in no moment you be like, I like Ocarina to somebody, it's like, I wasn't really looking at them like brothers and sister, you know. I'm stupid, and I was proud. I was like, okay, in no moment she say anything, so I'm proud of this relationship of friendship. That's good. But it's not like that. And now I'm like, oh, alright. Nobody hurts anybody, so we're good. At least she's like, okay, he like her, so whatever. I think, right? Is that whatever? I should stop talking and let's go. Okay. After laughing and talking with Christian all night, we say our goodbyes because she needs to pack for her trip. We promise to keep in touch even when she returned to America. Leaving the hotel in Ochanomizu, I returned to Akiba and went to the lab. Right? I don't know when she will disappear. I can't help but quicken my pace. I look at the time. It's right before 10 o'clock. No longer able to contain myself, I start running. Running for your life. I have arrived in front of the lab. I make sure that the Bronto workshop is open before I look up to the lab. Oh, look at her. Or prepare. Look at you, oh Mayuri. You're kinda making me afraid, you know. Right then, I notice a figure on the roof. Huh? A familiar white... okay, lab coat flutters in the wind. I was like, what? There was somebody in the roof before that happened? Ocarina's gazing at the sky, probably thinking about something. He hasn't noticed Mayushi yet. Wait a second, what you're planning to do? Mario, don't do nothing. I climb up the stairs, making sure Ocarina doesn't notice me. The door is unlocked. I slide inside the lab. The empty lab was unusually quiet. The rays of the morning sun were softly shining into the room. I think back to when Ocarina and Mayushi were the only lab ma'ams. Once during a nighttime typhoon, the lab completely lost its power. But by the next morning, the typhoon has passed and everything was really peaceful, like right now. But I remember feeling a little disappointed. I felt like there was no point in being so scared the night before. The sound of the wind and rain was so overwhelming that I was terrified the whole building may collapse at any second. And just as always, Ocarina pulled up on his dramatic voice and made me feel better. I think he says something like, this must be an act of the sabotage by the organization, but I, Honin Kiyoma, refuse to face. Mwahahahaha. Sorry for that. All the stuff about the organization and sabotage was made up by Ocarina. Just kids making things up. It was so much fun. My nightmares each night were really nightmares. They were like fragments of memories of Ocarina fighting to save Mayushi. The moment I remember a scene when I was surrounded by scary people with guns, I felt a piercing pain in my head. Huh? I don't like the word change here in this game because it's... Wait, but you don't know how to use the things.
クリスちゃんの言ったように奇跡はどうやっても起こせないのかもしれないけど、やらずにいて後悔するよりはずっといいから。
I stomped towards the develop room in the back. The computer in there was turned on. I just phoned Daru-kun and he told me the method. Ah, okay. And Daru tell you. The hell, Daru, it's a little difficult, but it's okay. It will be alright, I think. Punch in Mayushi's cell phone number and set the time to last afternoon, after I noticed that my phone was dead and recharged it. Wow, she's even thinking which moment. Then, with trembling hands, I set the heater on my head. I'm scared. Christian said that time leaps could be dangerous, but I have no idea what's going to happen. Wait a second. Don't tell. I want to cry, but this isn't the time for tears. All I have to do is turn on the machine and call the phone wave. I take slow deep breath. She lipped. I convinced myself and put my thumb on the call button of my phone. But then... With the sound of the door slamming open, I hear Okarin's sharp voice pierce the lab.
MAYURI!
Seeing Okarin running straight for me, I hurry to turn on the machine. What? The next moment, a blue light flashes. The bright light shines brighter and brighter, and I feel the ground shaking. My head hurts. I feel like it's going to break. I can't stand up straight anymore, and I hunch over.
MAYURI! 何をするつもりだ!
What
the hell? Trembling, I push the call button. My vision violently distorts. The pain and nausea is so bad that it feels like my brain is being cut up into pieces.
MAYURI! やめろ!
Okarin's horrified face closes in on me. Everything moves in slow motion. He grabs my wrist with an unbelievable strong grip. Okarin tries to rip the heater off my head with all his might. Strongly, I desperately try to keep it on. Just as I shot, the wall cracks and the cracks spread out all around. Everything around me explodes into dust. Okay, it scared me for a moment. I'm like, it never did. Wow! I'm like, what the hell? Did you break yourself? The inside of my head is scrambled. No, it's not just inside my head. My vision and everything else is all scrambled too. It feels awful. My head really hurts and my ears are ringing. I cover my mouth, then crunch down holding my head. It feels like someone's sticking a fork into my brain. I want to escape from this overwhelmingly sharp pain, but there's no way to stop it. but between the pain there is a faint feeling of pleasure mixed in, and I want to cling to that. Bit by bit the pain subsides. I hear a phone ringing somewhere. Where? Who is it? Afraid, I open my eyes and the familiar side of my room just jumps out at me. That's weird, I could have sworn I was in the lab, so why am here? There's a cell phone on the floor. Take it? I slowly pick it up the phone and answer it. It's Ferris. Oh.
もしもし。
電波が悪いせいかにゃ。電話切れちゃったにゃ。
フェリスちゃん？何がどうしてたんだっけ？
マユシ、どうかしたのかにゃ？
それがマユシーにもわからなくて。マユシーはフェリスちゃんと電話してたんだっけ？
そうにゃ。クーニャンのことについて話してたにゃ。
クーニャン。
だけど話している途中に別の着信があって、マユシーは一旦フェイリスとの会話を保留にしてそっちの電話に出たのにゃ。
そうだったんだ。
My memories aren't clear.
フェイリスがクーニャンを怒らせちゃって、その話だったにゃ。
それは違うよ。クリスちゃんからはフェリスちゃんに謝っておいてってメールが来てたし。
I get a strange feeling, like I have said the same thing over and over. Why? There shouldn't be anything strange about it, but I feel like something's off.
でも
今は連絡がつかないけど、なんとかして連絡取って。
I can't contact her. That's strange. I should have already contacted her. No, that's wrong. I tried calling her, but Christian would answer her phone. I'm worried about her. No, Christian is fine.
どっちなの？
The back of my head starts throbbing, and the pain makes me feel sick.
マユシ、どうかしたにゃ？大丈夫にゃ？
なんでもない。ちょっと頭が痛くて。ごめんね。
あんまり無理しちゃダメにゃ。小見ま疲れが出てるのかもにゃ。
そうだね。
とりあえずフェイリスもクーニャンのためにできることはないか考えてみるにゃ。
ありがとう。それじゃあまた。変な眉し。
I hang up the phone and absent-mindedly stare into space. I couldn't get a hold of Christian. I looked all over Akiba and found her on the overpass. I knew it, something strange.
これからクリスちゃんを探しに行くとこなのに、なんでマユシーはもうクリスちゃんを見つけたつもりになってるんだろう。
Is this what people call deja vu? Or a premonition?
なんか変だよ。どうしちゃったんだろう。
The moment after, I tilted my head in confusion. A white light burst inside my head. The pain that I thought had gone away comes rushing back. No, an even more intense pain piercing through my brain, along with the unpleasant feeling that the inside of my head is being stirred around events that should have happened yet come flooding into my mind. The inside of my head is filled up with all sorts of memories and feelings. It feels like it's about to explode. The reason why Mayushi is such a border on Christian and Ocarina. The painful future that Christian told me about. Jumping back into the past with time leap to try and change that future. I remember it all.
これがタイムリープ。
My headache finally subsides and I take a deep breath. I didn't know time leaps were such painful, agonizing things.
オカリンはマユシーのためにこんな苦しいことを何度も。
Imagine the pain that he went through makes me want to cry.
やっぱりこんなこと絶対に終わらせなくちゃ。
I wipe my tears and raise my head.
もうあの方法しか残されていないんだから。第一、それがうまくいくかどうかもわからないけど、マユシ
Neither.
ーがやらなくちゃだね。
I take my diary and blew Upa off of my desk, put them in my bag and note.
ダル君に協力をお願いしないと。
What the hell is going on?
もしもし。
もしもし、ダル君、マユシーだよ。今何してる？
ラボでダラダラしてたけど、これからネカフェに行こうか、フェリスさんに会いに行こうか、激しく迷ってたとこ。
両方はしごすればいいんじゃないかな。
おお、僕もちょうどそう思ってたとこなんだよね。よし、全は急げ。今すぐ行こう、そうしよう。
今すぐ？今日のダル君はなんだかみなぎってるね。
もち、実はコミマで颯のごとしの同人誌をゲットしたんだけど、それがもう神クオリティでみなぎりまくりっつうか。 今夜は久々にネカフェでオールで原作を読破し直したい気分つうか。
それじゃあダル君は今日ずっと秋葉にいるんだね。
もちろん。
それじゃあちょっとお願いがあるんだけどいいかな？
おお、ちょい前にマユシが言ってたあれのこと？
そう。今日の夜の9時ぐらいに D メールを使えるようにしておいてくれるかな？
D メール？なんで？
どうしても送らなくちゃならない大事な D メールがあって。
ふむ。確かオカリンには内緒だって言ってたよね。
ダメかな？
I think it's a strange request myself. I won't be surprised if he was suspicious. What if he starts questioning me about it? I have never been very good at telling lies, so I'm not sure I'd be able to convince him.
わかった。準備しておこう。なんでそこで驚くん？
だってダル君メールを送る理由とか内容とかは聞かないのかなって思ってちょっとびっくりしちゃって。
聞いてほしいなら聞くけど。
No?
うん。
それじゃ聞かない。
Aw, Haru.
そっかダルくんありがとう。
OK。 それじゃ9時の10分前からスタンバっておこう。
お願い。それじゃあまた。
I'm really grateful to have a friend who trusts me. A serious thing, this is a hang up the phone.
あとはマユシーの準備だけだね。
Ready for what? I slapped my cheek with both hands to psych myself up. What's going on? I will probably get home late today, but I already told Mom not to worry because we are all holding a farewell party for Christian at the lab. That part is a lie. Oh, I'm a really bad girl. Every time I tell a lie, I get this overwhelming urge to say sorry, so I really don't like doing it. But there are times when you have to lie, no matter what. I tell myself that now is one of those times to try to quiet my apologetic feeling. Perhaps because there's nobody in the lab, the ticking of the clock seems really loud. In my head is future gauge number 1, the bit something gone. The name Ocarin gave it is too difficult, so I can't remember it no matter how many times I hear it. Why does he always choose such complicated names? I get that he thinks they are cool, but they are too much trouble to remember. Can I just call this Pete-chan? I hold Pete-chan by the side of the door and lie in wait for Ocarin. I hear the sound of sluggish dragging footsteps. I instantly know they are Ocarin's. My heart starts racing and my hand gripping Pete-chan gets sweaty. When the door opens, I press Pete-chan against Ocarin and say the line I had practiced over and over.
オカリン手をあげなさい。
Oh my god, his face! Oh my god, Ocarin! Oh my god, what's going on? I want to say it as cool as I could, but I was so nervous I ended up stuttering.
MAYURI?
Ocarin raises an eyebrow and looks at me like, what are you doing? I'm really embarrassed and start to feel disheartened, but I can't afford to mess up right now. I ready Pete-chan again, sharply glare at Ocarin and say it again.
オカリン手をあげなさい。
手？なんだ？
Ocarin looks at the palms of his hands and casually cocks his head. He's not nervous at all.
いいからオカリン手をあげるの。万歳って。はい万歳。
Banzai.
こうか？万歳。
Banzai. Ocarin raises his hands like it's really annoying. For a while we look each other in the eyes without moving. As always, he doesn't look nervous at all. This sense should be more tense than this, it's weird. Where did I go wrong?
なんだか万歳っていうのはちょっと違った気がするよ。
Mayuri, what you doing?
いや、そんなこと今さら気づくな。で、万歳の後はどうすればいいんだ？今は遊んでいる時間はないんだが。
ごめんねオカリン。今からマユシーの人質になってもらいます。
Okay.
俺がお前の人質にだと？人質の人質ってなんだそれは？
いつまでもオカリンの人質のままでいるマユシーではないのです。
I try saying it with an exaggerated performance like Ocarin always does. I realize that if you say something like it's a joke, you can say things that you normally won't be able to. That reminds me, Fubuki and the others told me something like that before. When you cosplay, you can become someone different. It somehow becomes possible to do things you normally can't. Maybe this is similar? This must be how Karin feels.
マユリ、どうした？らしくないぞ。なぜ急にこんな真似を？
急にじゃなくてね、ずっと考えていたことで。
Mayuri, what is to your point? But I was always holding back.
とにかくちょっとだけでいいから何も聞かずにマユシーの人質になって。お願い、オカリン。
Okarin strokes his chin and gives me a look of doubt, but his expression slowly softens into a sad smile.
マユリよ、もっと偉そうに言わないと格好つかんぞ。
確かにそうだよね。じゃあもう一度言ってみるね。
I take a deep breath, put some strength into my belly, and try to say it in a commanding way.
オカリン、マユシーの人質になりなさい。
That still doesn't sound quite right. Mayuri, what is your point? But Okarin plays along with me.
人質の反逆か。ずいぶん大胆不敵な挑戦だな。わかったよ。俺、いや、この法王院教魔、受けて立つ。
His smile seems kind of fake and stiff. I'm sure he's forcing himself to go along with me. But if he doesn't do this, it will be too painful to watch.
オカリン、ありがとう。ごめんね。
Huh? I bow my head, and Okarin sighs in astonishment, then gently pats my head.
まったく、どこに人質に礼を言うならず者がいるんだ。
マユシーはナマズ者なんかじゃないよ。
Right when I timidly objected Okarin. My stomach growls.
どうしてこんな時に。
The timing is so bad I feel like my face is going to catch fire.
やれやれ、つくづく間抜けな反逆者だな。
Okarin pats my head again. I always like it when Okarin will pat my head or tousle my hair. But that needs to end today. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry.
だって仕方ないよ。マユシーはずっとオカリンの人質だったから。反逆とかそういうの慣れてないし。
なんだ？涙目になるほど腹が減っているのか？
違うもん。
Okarin looks troubled and confused, but he still smiles at me so kindly I can look directly at him. I desperately look up at the ceiling to keep my tears from spilling down.
しかし、奇遇だな。俺もまだ晩飯は食ってない。久しぶりに一緒に飯でも食いに行くか。
Huh. Okarin is as kind as ever. I think he's trying to be considerate, saying I'm acting so suspiciously.
なら命令したらどうだ？反逆者らしく。
わかった。
I know to compose myself and give Okarin my order.
それじゃあオカリン、マユシーをキッチン二郎へ連れて行きなさい。
はいはい、それじゃあ行くぞ。
Okarin puts his hand in his coat pocket and goes out the door. I hurry after him. Things didn't go quite according to plan, but I still have time. I can take a little detour like this, right? What? What is your plan? It's right around dinner time, so Kitchen Zero is pretty crowded. We had to wait in line for a while, then finally got seated at the counter. As soon as we are settling, we order our usual without even looking at the menu. I'm having mechi katsu rice. Okarin is having curry with 2 pieces of mechi katsu as topping. He calls his concoction mad menki katsu curry. Seeing that our favorite orders haven't changed makes me really happy.
MAYURI、やけににやけているが、どうした？今日はなんだかいつにも増して変だぞ。
なんだかこうしてオカリンと一緒にいつものメニューを待ってるのは幸せだなーってしみじみ思っていたんだ。
1000円でお釣りが来る幸せか。MAYURIは実に手軽でいいな。
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンとかバナナとか唐揚げ揚げくんでも十分幸せだけどね。
ますます安いな。
We were awkward with each other before coming to Kitchen Zero, but we were out our usual shop getting our usual order. Our usual typical conversation feels so comfortable to me. Days like this make all the bad stuff seem like a dream. I feel like these never changing days will continue tomorrow, the day after, and forever after that.
だったらいいのにな。
なんだ？何か言ったか？
なんでもないよ。
After waiting a little while, the staff bring us trays with our plates on them. My tray has mechi katsu a little bigger than the palm of my hand, garnished with plenty of salad. It also comes with rice and pork miso soup, so there's a lot of food on that tray.
うわー、すっごく美味しそう。
うまいに決まっているだろう。
According boats, I thought he had made it himself. It feels like the usual Ocarina is back, and that makes me really happy. Ocarina has to be like this.
いただきまーす。
Okay. I put my hands together and start by biting into the extra large menchi as usual. A lot of juice comes pouring out from inside the crispy fried mechi. The rich taste of meat and sweetness of onions fills my mouth.
おいしい。
I always smile when eating tasty food, and that smile makes me feel better.
やっぱりキッチン二郎のメンチカツは噛みすぎだね。マユシーの中でキングオブ肉の座は不動だよ。
MAYURIよ。その意見には激しく同意する。世界の真理だな。
As always, Ocarina pours 3 drops of soy sauce onto his mechi, then grins boldly.
食らうがいい。ガストロミークラッシュ。
The next moment, Ocarina starts stabbing the menchi katsu with his spoon and mix it into the curry.
オカリン、またぐちゃぐちゃにしちゃってもったいないよ。
これぞマッドメンチカツカレーのマッドたるゆえん。マッドサイエンティストたるもの、これくらいの食べ方をしないとな。凡人とは違うのだよ、凡人とは。
メンチカツへの冒涜にしか見えないけどな。
何を言う。これこそが至高の食べ方なのだ。MAYURIもいずれわかる時が来る。それまではその無難極まりない定番メニューで満足しているがいい。
After saying this, Ocarina opens his mouth wide and stuffs his cheeks with mekikatsu, curry, and rice all mixed together.
やはりうまい。
オカリンは昔からカレーはそうやって混ぜて食べる派だよね。
俺、子供の頃からマッドだったからな。
そうだったっけ？
I remember the moment Ocarina became a mad scientist. It was a day with light rain. After my grandma died, I felt like there was a big hole in my heart. Then Ocarina made me his hostage. He said that it seems like I go off somewhere if he didn't. But because I'm his hostage, I'm not allowed to go anywhere.
マユリ、何をぼーっとしている？すきやり。
Ocarina, his cheek still stuffed with mekikatsu curry, suddenly throws his spoon at my mekikatsu.
マユシーのなのに。
He stole a bite of my mechikatsu.
油断大敵だな。人質に隙を見せるなど。
いつもオカリンはそうなんだから。オカリンのメンチカツ泥棒。2枚もトッピングしているのに、なんでマユシーのを取るの？
カレーまみれになったメンチカツもいいが、やはりメンチカツそのものの素朴な味も味わいたいだろう。
それじゃあね、マユシーにもオカリンの一口ちょうだい。
No.
人の食べ方にケチをつけといて食べたがるのか？
見た目はあれだけど美味しいかもしれないし。
うまいに決まっている。そこまで言うなら食ってみろ。
Ocarina used his spoon to scoop up a bite of mad mekikatsu curry, then extended it toward my mouth. It seems like something a couple would do, so I start to feel embarrassed. Even though I feel nothing when I do it for customers at May Queen Nyan.
あれ、おいしい。
だから何度もうまいと言っているだろうが、見た目のグロさに惑わされるなと。
カレーと混ぜちゃったらメンチカツのサクサク感がなくなっちゃうって思ってたけど、そうでもないんだね。ちゃんとサクサクしてて美味しい。
一度に好物を全部摂取することができて効率もいい。考え抜かれた究極のバランス食と言っても過言ではない。マッドサイエンティストにふさわしい晩餐だと思い知ったか。
For real, I'm like, Mayuri, what is your plan? I don't get it. Why you leave it? Why you want an email? As Ocarina starts lecturing, he quietly moves his spoon and scoops up more curry. It's not exactly romantic, but I feel warmth deep in my chest when I think about how we just share an indirect... Wait a second, Mayuri, wait, slow down. Stop, wait a minute. Before I start this episode, I was like, oh my god, I'm proud Mayuri never did something, I'm thinking other thing, and nah, but now she's like, and what, you know what is worst? After she have the memories of Kurisu on her, and I suppose in her mind is that Kurisu told her, that Ocarina told her that he loved her. But that hasn't happened now that she lived it. Oh my god, now I need to focus on the hours. Okay, I won't think a lot. Let's see what happened at the end. But Mayuri, stop this. We kissed back when we were kids, but we were just playing our... Oh. The tea has spilled. All of a sudden, I remember that clear as day. Why did I forget it until now?
なんだかあれだね。昔のことって案外忘れてないものだね。
なんだいきなり。
普段は忘れてたりもするけど、 何かの拍子にひょっこり思い出すものだなって思ってちょっと安心したかな。
Stop it, Mayuri.
一体何を思い出したんだ？
No, don't ask her. Don't tell
秘
him.
密だよ。
Thank you.
なんだそれ、もったいぶるな。
オカリンも覚えてるかな。
だからなんだ？
ほら子供の頃ふざけ合ってキスしちゃったの覚えてない？
Oh my god. Ocarina starts shocking.
ごめんオカリン、大丈
I rub his back and hand him a tissue and glass of water. Ocarina blows his nose into the tissue, then gulps down the water.
何をいきなり言うかと思えば、そんな昔のことは忘れた。
Ocarina is as bad at lying as ever, and I feel a giggly coming on.
そっか、忘れちゃったんだ。残念だな。
これ以上メンチカツを奪われたくなくば、黙ってさっさと食べろ。
はーい。
At Ocarina's warning, I hurry to stuff my face with Mekikatsu. Out of the corner of my eyes, I see Ocarina looking sore as he silently scoops at his curry, and I can't help but wish what? If only this relaxed and carefree happy time would continue forever. If I kept doing time leaps, it could... No, don't. The strong temptation pulls at my heart. No. Stop.
ほら、マユリ、手が止まっているぞ。
ごめん。
But that's no good, thank you. Christian told me that repeating the same time over and over is nothing more than escapism. And also she told you that Okabe told her that he loved her. So what are you doing? Throwing these signals to Okabe. I'm so not proud of you, Mayuri. No, I think she's right. No matter how much it may hurt, we have to move forward. I'm scared that things could change, but they need to change.
で、マユリ、俺はいつまで人質でいればいいんだ？
Yeah.
今日いっぱいまでかな。
どこか付き合ってほしいところでもあるのか？ネカフェとか？それともカラオケでオールでアニソン三昧とか？
今はそんな気分じゃないかな。
ならなんで俺を人質なんかにしたんだ？
それはその
Ocarina suddenly asked me straight, and I'm lost for words. I immediately try copying Ocarina's exaggerated speech.
ふーははは。マユシーの陰謀に協力してもらうためなのです。
Is he suspicious? When I look at Ocarina, he's pointing his index finger up and shaking his head side to side.
全くもって笑い方がなってないな。これほどまで頼りない悪人笑い聞いたことないぞ。マユリよ、真の悪人笑いとはこんな風に笑うのだ。
Oh my, okay, enough. It was too long. The other customers are startled by Ocarina's sudden laugh. But Ocarina pays no attention to his surroundings and keeps laughing his head off. At a glance, Ocarina is no different from usual. However, it seems like empty cheer or like he's forcing himself. Ocarina always hides his true feelings with the mad scientist's mask. I'm sorry, Ocarina, but please endure it just a little longer. Oh my god. What you gonna do after filling our bellies at Kitchen Zero? We take a little walk around Akihabara as usual. After that, we get on the Yamanote Line train. Our destination is Ikebukuro.
おいしかった。久々のメンチカツライスは絶品だったよ。
うまかったな。
美味しいものを食べるとなんだか元気が出てくるね。
そうだな。
でもオカリン、本当におごってもらってよかったの？
たまにはな。今は俺がマユリの人質なのだし、マユリはいつもラボにバナナを貢いでいるだろう。
別にあれは貢いでいるわけじゃなくて、マユシーが食べたいから買ってきてるだけなのに、オカリン実験に使っちゃうんだもん。
バナナごときでケチケチするな。
だってゲルバナとかブヨブヨで美味しくないし、バナナに対する冒涜だよ。もっと食べ物は大事にしなくちゃ。バナナが浮かばれないよ。
実験には犠牲がつきものだ。その犠牲によって偉大なる発明品が生まれたのだから、むしろ誇りに思うがいい。
マユシーはバナナを美味しくいただける方がいいけどな。
It was supposed to be the usual trivial chat, but Corinne turns gloomy at my words.
まあ、それもそうかもしれないな。
The jokey atmosphere had completely disappeared and been replaced by a serious one.
オカリン、
同行した好奇心は身を滅ぼすって言葉もあるくらいだ。
Corinne smiles cynically and looks at me like he's in pain.
どうせ滅ぼすなら本人を滅ぼせばいいのにな。それなら自業自得ってことでまだ納得がいく。だが罪もない人間を巻き込んで滅ぼすなんてのは間違ってる。
There's torment in his eyes. Until Christian told me I had no idea why Karin would look at me like this once in a while. But now I know. Karin blames himself. Because he changed the world line, Mayushi is supposed to die.
だけどね、オカリン、マユシーは電話レンジちゃんの開発に夢中になっているオカリンを見てるのがとっても好きだったけどな。
そうだったのか。
オカリン、ご飯食べるのも寝るのも忘れちゃうくらい没頭してたよね。見てるだけのマユシーにまでワクワクする気持ちが伝わってきた。マユシーはね、難しいことはさっぱりだけど、開発に夢中になってるオカリンのそばでコスを作りながらオカリンと一緒に大発明をしている気分を味わってた。オカリンの度を越した好奇心はね、宝物だと思うよ。
マユリ。
Karin's pained face softens just a little bit. But just at that moment, the train arrives at the UN station and the doors open, flooding the train with a huge number of people. A big backpack pushes against my back and I'm basically thrown forwards into Karin's chest.
マユリ、大丈夫か。
大丈夫。
あまり大丈夫そうじゃないが、小さいとこんな時いろいろ大変だな。息はできるか。
なんとか。
My face is planted against Karin's belly and it's hard to breathe.
少しの間辛抱しろ。
Karin is trying to shield me from the people around us. It's almost like he's embracing me. I'm stuck against Karin's body and my face gets hot. Okay, stop that. Oh my god, MAYURI! The train finally starts moving again. Every time the train swives, my face is pressed into Karin's chest. Oh my god. His scent gives me a sense of relief, but also makes my heart race. I start to panic since if we're stuck this closely together, Karin made me feel my heart pounding.
マユリ、 変なのがいたらすぐに言うんだぞ。
変なの？
周りはぼーっとしてるからいかにも痴漢のターゲットになりやすそうだしな。
もうマユシーはぼーっとしているようで、意外にぼーっとしてなんかないんだからね。
さあ、それはどうだろうな。
もうオカリンは意地悪ばっかり。
I puff my cheeks and rest my head against Ocarina's chest.
どうした？
どうもしないよ。
そうか。てっきり満腹になって眠くなったのかと。
もう違うもん。
It's really calming, yet my heart is pounding so hard it feels like it will turn inside out. I'm thankful for this bucket train.
オカリン、ありがとう。
何がだ？
いろいろたくさん、なんとなく。
変なやつめ。
Despite his smoking, he strokes my head.
なんだ？
なんでもないよ。
I don't know why. I think it's just me. But it's like Mayuri knows Christian basically likes Ocarina. She knows Ocarina told her that she loves her. So she knows the feeling of Ocarina towards Christina. But she's Mayuri, what is your freaking plan? Do it already. Stroking my head is like a habit for Ocarina, so it probably doesn't mean anything to him. But it's special to me. Okay, I think they want to show us that Mayuri really like Ocarina at the end of the day. And I get it, but stop. Why you didn't do this, I don't know, before the loop.
忘れたくないよ。
So I won't be in my mind like,
Ocarina.
oh, she knows that Christina likes him and he likes Christina, so I will be like, oh, it's okay, she doesn't know. I totally grip Ocarina's coat. I don't know if he hears me or not, but Ocarina silently continues to hold me close. That's enough to mysteriously calm my uneasy. It takes a little over 10 or more minutes to reach Ikebukuro. The time limit is slowly but surely approaching. Okay, she's gonna send an email, we know that. No. When we reach Ikebukuro, we head to Grandma's grave. Okay. I thought of all kinds of places, but this was the only place that seemed right.
墓参りならこの間したばかりだろ？肝試しでもするつもりか？
肝なんて試さないよ。だってマユシーはお化けとか別に怖くないもん。
見た目によらず結構たくましいよな、マユリは。
悪いお化けはちょっと怖いかもだけど、お化けのおばあちゃんなら大歓迎っていう意味なのです。
そうか。まあそうだよな。
ここはマユシーにとって特別な場所だから、たまにこうやって散歩しに来るの。静かだし、星が一番綺麗に見えるし、なんだかとっても落ち着くんだ。
なるほど。ここはさしずめマユリにとってのサンクチュアリといったところか。
サンチュ。まあそんなものかな。
いや適当に合わせるな。本当はよく分かってないだろ。サンチュは肉を巻く野菜のことだ。
バレちゃった？
まあいい。いつものことだ。それで人質はどうすればいい？
こマユシーの定位置なんだ。オカリンも座って。
I sit down on the round stone near Grandma's grave, then scoop over a bit to make room for Karin to sit. He sits down next to me. I look up at the night sky and see stars spread out across the whole thing.
ほらオカリン見て、星すごいよ。
I'm afraid, Mayuri.
やっぱりここから見る星が一番綺麗だな。
暗い方が星がよく見えるからな。
でもそれだけじゃなくて、ここはマユシーにとって山中なんとかだからね。余計綺麗に見える気がするのかも。
サンクチュアリな。それはいわゆる脳内補正というやつだな。マユリはそういうの得意そうだよな。
The two of us sit side by side, silently staring up at the night sky. Looking up at the starry sky when it's so quiet makes me feel like I would be sucked into it. Time slowly passes by in silence.
いつもここに座ってね、空を眺めていろんなことを考えてたの。
一時は毎日来てたな。
オカリンも来てくれてたね。
マユリは俺の人質だからな。見張っておく義務があっただけだ。
へへへ、その説は本当にお世話になりました。あの時だけじゃなくて、オカリンにはいっぱいいっぱいお世話してもらっちゃってる。ごめんね。
なぜ謝る？
だって迷惑かけちゃってるから。
お前一人の面倒を見るくらいどうってことはない。
オカリンいつもそう言ってくれてたよね。マユシーはそんなオカリンに甘えてた。でもね、それじゃいけないかもとも思ってたんだよ。
Okay.
マユリ、どうした？今日はなんだか変だぞ。何かあったのか？
何もないよ。
マユリは嘘が下手だな。
オカリンほどじゃないと思うけどな。
俺が嘘が下
オカリンはいつも優しい嘘ばっかりマユシーについてくれてたでしょ。ちゃんとマユシーは分かってるよ。
手？さあ、何のことだ？全く思い当たる節などない。マユリの気のせいだろう。マユリは脳内補正が得意だからな。
Occurring thinks ignorance with a forced look of confusion, and I can't help but laugh.
もうオカリンは昔から本当は天の弱だよね。変わらない？
悪かったな。そういう星のもとに生まれたんだから仕方ないだろ
う。星のせいにしちゃダメだよ。
Our conversation pauses and we are surrounded by silence again. I look at the night sky again and search for the usual star. Among the gently twinkle stars, I quickly find the North Star Polaris, shining especially bright.
見つけた。
何をだ？
おばあちゃんが教えてくれた星。
Grandma told me about the stars. With a picture book in hand, she told me about the easiest to find stars when I was a child. Polaris is the first one Mayushi was able to find. I stand up as though drawn toward its radiance. I stretch up, reaching for Polaris. I have always been jealous of that star, never changing, always shining in the same place. I wish Grandma could have stayed with me forever, just like it has.
スターダストシェイクハンドか。マユリのその癖も変わらないな。
あの星をつかめたらね。マユシーもずっと変わらずにいられる気がして。
With my hand still stretched toward Polaris, I revealed the secret that I haven't told anyone before.
あの星
Huh?
ポラリス、ずっと変わらずに同じ場所で輝く星。
変わらずにか。
What secret?
変わってしまうのはとても怖いから。おばあちゃんが死んじゃった後、マユシーの世界は何もかも変わっちゃったから。全部が灰色で何も感じなくなって、出口の見えない巨大迷路に迷い込んじゃったみたいで。
Looking back and remembering it makes my body tremble.
寂しくて怖くて。
I have a hard time continuing. It's like my entire body refused to let me say anything more. But I wrapped my arms around myself to stop my tremble and managed to open my mouth to continue. This is something I need to tell Karin at the very least. Tell what?
実はね、おばあちゃんが死んじゃった日、マユシーは一緒にお団子を作って食べようねって約束してたんだ。作り方を教えてくれるって。だけどちょうどその日、マユシーはお友達に誘われてお祭りに出かけちゃって、おばあちゃんとの約束を破っちゃった。おばあちゃんとはいつでも会えるし、また明日でもいいねって。だけどその明日は来なかったんだ。
そうだったのか。
おばあちゃん、急に体の具合が悪くなっちゃって。だけど一人暮らしだったから倒れたことに誰も気づかないまま。もしもあの時マユシーがきちんと約束を守っていたら、おばあちゃんは死なずに済んだのかもしれないって、ものすごく後悔した。
Am I thinking she's gonna do what I'm thinking she's gonna do? No, it's too complicated.
誰にもそんなこと言えなかった。マユシーがおばあちゃんを殺したんだって言われるのが怖くて。
そんなわけないだろ
だけど誰にも言えないままかもしれない、かもしれないって、そればかりが頭の中をぐるぐるして止まらなくて。気がついたらマユシーを取り巻く世界が灰色になっちゃってた。
防衛本能みたいなものだったんだろうな。
でもね、その迷路から助け出してくれたのはオカリンだったんだ。こっちが出口だよって教えてくれた。
あの時のマユリはどこか遠くへ行ってしまいそうで目を離せなかったからな。
オカリンの人質になってから少しずつ 灰色の世界に色が戻ってきたんだ。オカリン、マユシーを人質にしてくれてありがとう。だけどもうマユシーのことはいいから。
それはどういう意味だ？
That's what I want to know. Ocarina sharply glares at me and I hesitate to keep talking. But I gather up my courage and desperately go on.
マユシーはやっぱりオカリンの重荷になりたくないから。オカリンの優しい嘘にこれ以上甘えてちゃダメだって思うから、いつか変わらなくちゃって思ってたから。だから
マユリ、何を言ってる？
I take a deep breath and calm my heart. If possible, I don't want to say these words, but I have to.
今日をもってマユシーはオカリンの人質を卒業しようと思います。
なんだと？そんなことは認めん。勝手に決めるな。
オカリンはいっぱいいっぱいマユシーのせいで苦しんできたの。マユシーは知ってる。でもね、マユシーはオカリンが苦しむのはもうこれ以上見たくないよ。
Taking the diary and blue oppa from my bag behind me, I hold them out to Ocarina.
これオカリンに持っててもらいたいんだ。マユシーの代わりに。
ウーパと日記帳？
青ウーパはね、マユシーのウーパコレクションの中で一番お気に入りの子で、マユシーの宝物なんだ。
What's she gonna do?
宝物なら自分で持っておけばいいだろう。
一番大事なものだからオカリンに持っててほしいの。ほら、青ウーパは水色だからマユシーのお気に入りのお洋服と同じ色だし、青ウーパを見るたびにマユシーのことも思い出してくれたら嬉しいなーって。
変なことを言うな。俺がお前を忘れるはずがないだろう。青ウーパなんぞの手を借りる必要はない。
そんなこと言わないでね、オカリン。マユシーの日記帳と青ウーパをね、マユシーの代わりに人質にしてあげて。
Okay, but what the hell is going on, Mayuri? Ocarina tries to hand the diary and blue oppa back to me, but I step back. With this, there's nothing left. I have no regrets. All I need to do is press the send button on the message I prepared beforehand. Can I see the message? My thumb hovers over the send button on my cell phone behind my back. This email is the door to a past where I never became a message to fulfill the promise I broke with... A message that I will send to my mom's cell phone in the past.
マユリ、何をするつもりだ？まさか！
オカリン、またいつか会おうね。きっと会えるよね。
When Ocarina noticed me holding my cell phone behind my back, he grabs onto me.
ティメル！マユリ！やめろ！やめるんだ！
He's really strong. He gripped my wrist and tries to get the phone out of my hand.
オカリン、またね。
I try my hardest to smile, but I'm frustrated that no matter how hard I try, it's a crying smile at best.
マユシーは本当はずっとオカリンといたかったよ。
Right before I'm about to drop the phone, I press the send button. The next moment, everything around me goes quiet. It's so quiet my ears hurt. Ocarina is saying something, but I can't hear anymore. I don't know what he's saying. It's the same as back when Grandma died. In the span of a moment, the world is painted completely grey. What the hell is going on? In the cemetery, it's totally silent at night. It's really calming. I don't think it's scary at all. It's the place where my beloved Grandma rests after all. I welcome Grandma ghost anytime. The moonlight gently illuminates my surroundings. What?
お月様、綺麗だな。
For a while, I'm totally entranced by the moon floating in the night sky.
おばあちゃんの法要、晴れてよかった。 マユシーは
the day,
雨
right.
女らしいから心配してたんだけど、お母さんたちからは雨を降らさないでって頼まれちゃうし。
I look down at Grandma's grave and smile. In front of the grave is a bouquet of lilies and some dango that I offered. These two things are absolutely necessary for visiting Grandma's grave. She's bringing dango, so she did the promise. Just then, I suddenly sense someone presents. I look up. I look around. Nobody's here. The same signs are all around me with no change from before.
今誰かいたような気がするけど、気のせいだったのかな。
I look around again, but as I thought, I'm the only person here. Still, I'm sure I felt someone near me a moment ago. I tilt my head confused.
誰かが肝試しにでもやってきたのかなって思ったけど、肝試し。
I feel like that someone had mentioned a test of courage to me.
そんなわけないのに。変なの。
I'm the only person here. I get it, Mayuri, what's going on? Maybe I fell asleep for a moment and that was just a dream? The sort of dream I always get when I start nodding off in class after lunch. Today was pretty busy with Grandma's memorial service after all. Maybe I'm just tired. After this service, I said goodbye to my mom and everyone and came here to visit Grandma's grave. I squat down in front of the grave and put my hands together.
おばあちゃん、今年もおばあちゃんが大好きだったお団子ちゃんと作ってきたよ。もちろんおばあちゃんが教えてくれた作り方で。
The stars in the night sky twinkle like they're agreeing with what I said.
おばあちゃんが死んじゃう前に一緒にお団子を作れてよかった、ちゃんと約束を守れてよかったって法要のたびに思うの。
Something gonna hit me, right?
一歩間違えちゃったらおばあちゃんとの約束を守れなかったかもしれないから。
The day before Grandma died, I had made plans to make dango with her. But on that day, my friends invited me to go to the summer festival, so I was thinking about putting my plans with Grandma off for another day. However, Mom told me to keep my promise, no matter how small they may seem. I decided not to go to the summer festival and went to visit Grandma's house.
おばあちゃんとマユシーの約束をなんでお母さんが知っていたんだろうって今でも不思議なんだけど、なんでだろうね、おばあちゃん。
That day, Grandma and I made and ate dango together and had a great time, but after a while she collapsed. I called Mom as fast as I could, and Grandma was carried off to the hospital in an ambulance. However, she still passed away in the middle of the night. If I had broken my promise with Grandma that day, I bet I would have regretted it so much.
実はね、おばあちゃん、たまに おばあちゃんとの約束を破っちゃった夢を見ちゃうんだ。
What is going on?
とっ
I
て
know
も
what's going
怖
on,
い
but
夢。
I dream where I'm trapped in a great war and I can hear or feel anything.
でもね、決まって必ずマユシーを助けてくれる人がいるの。その人はマユシーが怖い夢を見るたびにどこからかやってきて、夢の中でマユシーを助けてくれるの。知らない人のはずなんだけど、何度も夢に出てくるせいかな。初めて会ったような気がしなくて、昔どこかで会ったような気がして。
I wonder why. I suddenly feel like tightness in my chest.
あれ？
Before I know it, a tear falls from my eye. It surprised me.
悲しいことなんて何もないのに。
The tears start falling down my cheeks one after another. I don't know why I'm crying and I have no idea what to do. I feel like I have lost something very dear to me. Okay, like I'm getting what's going on. In the sense that she sent the email, Grandma never met Ocarine. But I have a feeling, but I don't know what it is. It's very sad and painful. If only Grandma was around for times like this.
おばあちゃん、会いたいよ。
I take Pocket out, put it to my ear and close my eyes. I remember the way Grandma would always smile when she listened to what I had to say. When I do this, I feel Grandma's with me. I don't know why, but I start to feel a little less lonely and uneasy. However, the feeling of having a hole in my heart doesn't change. One year passed. Exam studies have gotten extra thought ever since I become a third year. My upcoming summer break will probably be spent mostly in cram school. Still, I have decided that I will definitely make time to participate in summer Komima. I have been steadily making preparations. Winter Komima will be right before exams, so I think going to that may be asking a little too much of myself. So I want to enjoy summer Komima as much as I can to make up for it. Mayushi, Fubikashi and Kaida-chan are planning on going as magical girls from Doma Dogi this year. Today's a long needed day off, so I went to visit the maid cafe where Fubuki works part-time. She gave me a small bamboo branch as a present. Working at a maid cafe seems fun. I want to try it sometime. Okay. I will definitely become a maid once exams are over. Mayushi been lucky to enjoy so many fun days like this one. I'm more than blessed with great friends. So about Fubuki-chan, she very excited about they got lots of frills, so they hard to make than usual. You're gonna be okay, fine with last year outfits, hahaha. Sorry, I lost control. I will help with anything I can. You cannot help, I will do everything. Yeah, we are in something more important, Kaede. Go away, chu. There we go. But still.
なんでかな。時々何かが足りない気がする。足りないことなんて何もないはずなのに。
I start thinking that I'm just spoiled by luxury, but at the same time I feel like maybe that's not quite it. There is a hole deep in my heart and it worries me once in a while when it starts hurting. That's not all. Sometimes I suddenly can stop crying or start doing other strange things. Ever since visiting Grandma's grave last year, I have this strange worrying feeling. I feel like I'm not quite myself. It's a gloomy feeling, like something different, but I have no idea what. I stop and sing.
ダメ。今日はせっかくの七夕なんだから、もやもやしてたら楽しめないし、気持ちを切り替えないと。
Every year for Tanabata, I look forward to buying a small bamboo at the flower shop, hanging cards with wishes written on them, and eating dango while looking at the starry sky.
あ、そうだ。せっかくだし、このモヤモヤがなくなりますようにっ ってお願いしてみようかな。
I get happy when I come up with a good idea and look up at the night sky, but the sky is too bright from all the city lights, like there's a thin haze covering the whole thing.
やっぱりここからじゃ明るすぎて星あんまり見えないな。
I was going to head straight home to Kamata, but I get caught up at the station ticket gate. My pass is gone. That's strange. I'm sure I put it in my bag. That reminds me, I tripped and fell at the maid cafe I visit today, and everything spilled out of my bag. Maybe I forgot to pick it up. I tried sending a message to Fubika-chan. She better answer, because you do all this for her. But once I do, I release something. Fubiki will still be on her shift, so she can check her message. I have no choice, I have to go back to the cafe.
道間違えちゃったかな。
This isn't the white street with the maid cafe on it, it's a back alley. What should I do? I keep walking and looking around. But I suddenly stop in front of an old building. The first floor is a store selling old TVs, while the second floor window has a sign saying room available. Oh.
このビル
What is this? Looking up at it makes me feel really sad for some reason.
あれビルの屋上誰かいる？
It's too dark to tell for sure, but I feel like I saw someone's silhouette.
気のせいだよね。それに別に誰が屋上にいたってマヤシーには関係ないことだし。
Yeah, but go see. I muttered to myself as the gloomy feeling inside of my chest swells bigger and bigger.
なんでこんなに気になるの？
I can't help but be curious about the shadow I saw on the roof. I try to ignore it and walk past the building, but my feet won't move. The feeling of wanting to check the identity of the silhouette is too strong.
確かめなくちゃ。
I slowly walk up the building's old stairs. The staircase is pitch dark without a light to be seen, but I slowly climb there to the roof. The building's rooftop is just as dark and totally silent.
誰かいますか？
I look around and try calling out. However, there's no reply and no signs of anyone present.
マユシーの気のせいだったのかな？
I tilt my head, look up at the night sky, and notice that it's filled with stars.
わあ、秋葉からでも星って結構綺麗に見えるんだ。知らなかった。
Development around the station is thriving, so it's bright even at night, but there are a lot of old shops around this building, and most of their shutters are closed right now. Old, empty buildings normally seem scary to me, but for some reason, this place doesn't scare me at all.
なんでかな？すごく懐かしい気がする。
This should be my first time here, but I feel like it isn't. No, it's more than that. I feel like I have finally returned.
会いたいよ。
I whispered this without releasing it. Who I am whispering to? I don't know. But I feel like there is someone really important to me who I haven't met in a long time. Just like the legend of Tanabata.
織姫様と彦星様はちゃんと会えたかな？
I continue looking up at the night sky and imagine a couple who can only meet once a year. And if it rains, they can't even do that. They need to wait at least another year. That will be really disappointing.
でもその分会えた時はものすごく嬉しいんだろうな。もう二度と会えないよりずっといいよね。
I looked down at the small bamboo branch in my hand.
お願い事してみようかな。
I take a loose leaf piece of paper out of my bag, crease it into a long and thin rectangle, and tear into a strip by hand. I intended to wish for this gloomy feeling to go away, but I don't think that would be very interesting. I go with a different wish.
会いたいと思い合う人同士がちゃんと会えますように。
I write a vague wish onto the paper. I worry that I may be asking the gods for too much as I thread string broke the card and tie it to the bamboo branch. I grasp the bamboo branch with the card hanging from it and hold it up to the night sky.
願い事が天まで届きますように。
As usual, I was subconsciously searching for a star. I quickly find it. The one always shining in the same place, Polaris. The first star the grandma ever told me about. I gaze up at it and feel like crying.
おばあちゃん、会いたいって思い合う人同士はいつかまたきっと出会えるって言ってたよね。それがご縁だって。マユシーは会いたい人がいるみたい。だけどそれが誰だかわからないの。会いたい人がわからなくても会いたいって願っていれば会えるのかな。
I stand on tiptoes, praying with all my heart, and extend the bamboo branch toward the North Star.
どうか会えますように。お願い届いて。
I wish as hard as I can. Then what? Then what?
スターダストシェイクハンドか。
Wait, what? There's a voice behind me. The moment I hear that low voice, my whole body trembles and I choke up. That voice is too nostalgic. I want to turn around, but I'm too afraid. Just turn around. We know who he is, but
誰？
I'm still frozen on the spot and trembling as the figure behind me.
椎名真由里、お前は俺を知っているはずだ。
なんでマユシーの名前。
俺はお前を知っている。ずっと探していた。
I'm slowly embraced from behind. A nostalgic sense fills my lungs. This is an impossible situation. Yet mysteriously my heart is calm. There were tears falling from both of my eyes.
マユシーのことずっと探していてくれてたの？
ああ、そうだ。
どうしてあなたは誰？
子供の頃、お前は池袋に住んでいた。その時、近所でつるんでいたクソガキを覚えていないか？
His words bring the past back to me. That's right, after Grandma died, I moved to Kamata, where I live now. Until then, I lived in Ikebukuro. There was a boy a little older than me who I often played with, I think. He was full of curiosity and always getting into mischief. The grown-ups around town were constantly scolding him. I think his name was...
リンタ君？
その呼び方はまた随分と懐かしいな。
His sad voice makes my chest tighten.
この世界線じゃ、マイリにとって俺は 昔よく遊んでいた少年 A に過ぎないんだな。
Wait, what did you do? Steiner or leaping? He embraced me so strongly I can barely breathe. I can tell that Rin-Takun is trembling just as much as I am.
卒業なんて人質が勝手な真似を。この法王院京馬は絶対に認めんぞ。どこまでも逃がしてなんてやるものか。
Hostage honing Kyoma is exaggerated manner of speech. Everything is so nostalgic, too nostalgic. It's nostalgic, but I still can't remember. And it breaks my heart. I can't stop crying.
まったく手のかかる人質だ。どれだけ探したと思っている。
I don't know. He strokes my head. Having my head stroked like this feels really pleasant.
マユシーを見つけてくれてありがとう。
Ah. What happened? Ah. Wait a second, what? Okay, like I get it, but what? Wait. Oh, ooh. Okay, wait. New world line was discovered. Okay, wait. Okay. I suppose at the beginning was chapter 10 of Steinsgate Elite plus the Alpha City drama, right? But then this happened, like we are here in let's call it canon timeline, I suppose. I guess, right? Yeah. We are here. But then this happened. She changed the version, she went the other way? To other timeline? Well, he Ocarina say himself, like, worldline. This is another worldline, so she... The thing with her grandma and that, other worldline, never met Ocarina, no, nothing like that. And I'm like, okay, what? Like I'm like, what do I do with this information? Like if Mayuri kept her promise with her grandma, she will never have met Ocarina, I suppose. And since the second floor was in rent, Ocarina never have moved there, so he never have made the lab. Right? Are we good? Am I good? How's my brain? Okay, so not having the lab, not having the emails, not having Daru, I suppose, because he never moved to the room, I guess. Doing that, Christian would be dead or alive. Okay, I think I'm getting too many details. Because then I'm like, okay, but there will never be an Upa in the things of Christian, in the thing of the father of Christian, you know. Because Mayuri will never have been there. Okay, I don't even know where I'm going. So I'm like, okay, what happened after this? So he really went for her. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Why this timeline? The ending is like, I understand it, but I'm getting the feeling I'm missing something that I'm missing to connect, right? Or no? And at the end we can see another divergence number, right? 0.19 or 0. I don't have a good memory. I'm like, am I good? Can I go? Can I go and see? wait. I thought this timeline. Okay, it did show that Mayuri did know her fate and Christian fate. So in the original, she doesn't do this crazy thing. I suppose, obviously no, because she did all this. Unless Ocarina went. No, I don't think Ocarina will go search for her, take her, change all the world line to yeah. And he did remember her and knew all about her because of his power, Stein Reader. It's because of that. Because I suppose the time leap have never been created in that world line if they never moved to the lab and that. So I suppose it was for the right. And what this information helped me, I don't know. I think I'm like using myself too much, in the sense of I'm trying to connect it, but it's like okay, something. But this is the funny part. Like some of the stories, like okay, this is like a totally different world line. So what? Okay, I didn't saw who appear. The thing is, does this? I'm getting the feeling, and I'm not sure if I'm wrong or right. I'm so afraid. This world line of this story was like, okay, we are in a canoning world line, but then we turn to a non-canoning world line where she changed everything. So I suppose that's what happened, and that's what is confusing me, because in the other ones, nothing like that does happen its way, right? I suppose that's what happened, and that's what is confusing me, right? Right? You guys will make my brain explode if you guys say like, no, the last scene, take it with you, or something. Don't say that. No, nobody gonna take anything. Okay, I think we're good, right? I got everything. I don't know. Why this is because it's funny. Like the other timelines, I'm not like, okay, did I get everything or not? I'm like, I'm left with feelings, or anything, or details that. And I thought Mayuri was going to be that case and did fill with details, but then I think it's because of that, because it was this and she said, I'm like, okay, Ooh, I think that's the thing. Right. Okay. Let's see what's the next. Or that's the last one. So, and it is Ocarina. Abduction across 3 What the hell? What's with this title? 4.40. And what was the other? 0. Okay. Wow. 4. Abduction across 3 worlds. And this is the last one. I mean, there's no more space for more world lines, right? Right. I mean, it cannot be like, oh, there is 2. No, it closed the gap, right? Is this the last? Now I'm afraid of this title, Abduction Across 3 Worlds. What the hell? What 3 words? Stop it! Let's see how many 3 words they are. I'm like, Mayuri ending, Kurisu ending, true ending. Oh. Does that mean that? Don't tell me. Mayuri story did let my brain like a little fuzzy. So I'm like, oh, yeah. So I suppose this is the last one. Sorry, my brain is like, oh, okay. Enough. You guys, please tell me if I'm not losing anything with this freaking timeline. Did I get it right? I don't know. Okay. Be like, the important thing is that they love each other. Whatever. No, stop it. Okabe love Kurisu. Maybe his true love. Okay, I'm getting to a third part of my brain now. Oh my god, I won't confuse myself. Calm down myself. I'm calm. I think so. So this is the last one. Okay, enough of the same question. I'm sorry. So I'm supposing if this is the last one, like in, I don't know, 4 days maybe, we finish it. No, usually it's 4 days, yeah. And after 4 days, we enter in steinsgate 0, unless there is something before steinsgate 0 that I need to read or do. You guys tell me, please. If not, then I must be prepared for Oh my god, I'm sad. I'm ending this game. Okay, wait, I won't get feelings right now. What the hell? Don't get feelings. Sorry. Oh, I will miss it. It's funny. I'm like saying goodbye, like I could not like play it again, but you know, like relieve the feelings and everything, and the laugh, the crying, the smiles, the madness, and all that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for my not working brain in moment of confusion and not knowing if I did understand the things or if I'm losing something. It's MAYURI's fault. So guys, see you in the next one if you guys want. I don't know.